What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are having a debate. Is Vince Carter a real Hall of Famer? My buddy Josh, he think he's a Hall of Famer. I don't. At least he's not first ballot. He's not first ballot. So who you want to go first, bro? You want me or you?
You go first.
Okay. Wait a second. Let me put my battery charger on. For some reason, my laptop is dying. Yeah, wait a second. Um, I truly believe that he was a good player, but I don't think he's great. To me, if you have to think about it, you're not first ballot Hall of Famer. Do you have to think that he's a Hall of Famer, Josh, or do you just believe it in instinct? Because I
Believe in
have
it.
to think.
Believe it in instinct.
Because it was a lot of seasons where he scored below 10 or 12 points. He's never been, to me, for me to have him in the Hall of Fame, if you did not win any type of championships, you have to at least have MVP to be in the Hall of Fame. You have to at least have one of the MVP. He never had that. Or you have to have scoring titles. He never had the highest scoring points. He never been any defensive player of the year. He never had any assist title or none of that. So how can he be in my Hall of Fame if he has no championships and no type of trophies? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean those are fair points, but Vince Carter, the years in Toronto, getting them to the playoffs and everything, and as far as individual accolades, he's a multiple time All Star. He won Rookie of the Year. He made some All NBA, second and third teams and everything, and when they got to the when he was on the New Jersey was it the New Jersey Nets, I believe. Yeah, they got to
Yeah,
the finals and he was one of the main stars with Jason Kidd and Kenyon Martin in that. It was kind of like a big three. So he was like I think maybe second best player, first best player, between him and Jason Kidd and Kenyon. And he, and really for 10 to 12 years, I think after 2009 or by 2009, 2011, that's when he started averaging 12 or 10 points. While the other years, it was 20 points or more.
I think if he retired in 2011 or 12, I think he could be a Hall of Famer. But you have to count the bad seasons with, because that's part of his legacy. You have to count the last 6 or 7 seasons, and that wasn't good. It wasn't good enough. Yeah, you
Uh,
gotta admit that was not good.
well, I mean, if we want to be fair, a lot of players after 10 to 12 years, when they got like the last few years of their career, they was averaging like 12, 10 points or less. It wasn't just Vince Carter. But for 10 or 13 straight years, where you're averaging like 27 points, 25, 23, 19, that, you know what I'm saying, for 10, 13 years, that's quite a long time.
Do you
Also, while staying healthy and doing other stuff, because he did used to get assists, rebounds, get steals. He shot pretty good from the field goal percentage and stuff. And so,
you know why Allen Iverson is a Hall of Famer? Because he has an MVP. He has many scoring titles. So he scored the most points in the league before.
well, I think Iverson maybe only have one or two scoring titles.
Yeah,
That's my.
yeah, two. He had two.
Let me see. Let me see. If he had two or not.
Let me see.
I think he might only had one, but I could be wrong. It's my favorite player of all time, so I could be wrong. But
Yeah. I think he had two. I could be wrong with that, but I think he has two.
let me see. I have a player.
Yeah, look it up.
No, I said no. I'm wrong though. We both wrong. Actually, he was a four-time NBA scoring champion. So
Oh, okay.
I'm immensely wrong.
Yeah,
But
I'm wrong too. So he got four. So that's what make Allen Iverson.
well, him and Vince. The thing with him and Vince is they got things in common, things not in common. Both of them went to the finals and made multiple All Stars. Iverson won Rookie of the Year. Vince Carter won Rookie of the Year. Now, granted, Vince Carter didn't win scoring titles or MVPs and everything, but like
If you don't have championship titles, you got to show me some gold on the table.
and really now that I think about it, he actually I stand corrected. He was in two finals actually because he was on the Orlando Magic, but he was a really great role player for them. So actually, I'm wrong on that. He actually made two finals. That year, that was when the Magic lost to the Lakers, though. You know what I'm saying?
And me, I'm not even super harsh because I don't count it against you if you never won an NBA title or not to be in the Hall of Fame. I think people that think like that don't know the game of basketball because it's a team effort. So I'm not saying that he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame because he has no rings. I'm saying he should not be first ballot because
Well,
he
yeah,
has no scoring, no no defensive award, no MVP. He doesn't have none of that. The only award he got is a slam dunk contest.
yeah, but I don't read too much into scoring and everything because we gotta understand this. Like Kobe and Melo are two of the greatest scorers in
Yeah.
the game, and they don't even have that many scoring titles. So I don't kind of read
But
too
he
much.
doesn't have no defensive awards or nothing. I'm saying he has no
Well,
awards.
defensive, I'm gonna be honest though. I mean, I feel you on the MVP stuff, but
Yeah.
defensive awards, you could say that about a lot of people. Curry don't got no defensive awards.
But he
Kobe
got
don't.
championships and scoring titles
No,
and
no.
MVPs.
Well, yeah, I get that, but I
Yeah.
mean,
You
compare Curry to Vince Carter. That's not. I mean, Curry. Don't get me wrong. Curry is a Warriors legend, but we're not gonna act like he didn't have help winning them championships. I don't do
Yeah,
that.
but he has the most 3 points in the NBA history. He
Like, and
has
then
scoring titles.
people got to understand this too. Like Vince and stuff. He Vince like Vince came out of North Carolina and he lived up to the hype. I think he won an NCAA championship there, and he going against like I'm not saying Curry didn't play against competition, but Vince Carter going up against juggernauts like Kobe, Tracy McGrady, Iverson, Shaq, like the list goes on. Even Grant Hill, like he was going up against some juggernauts, and I gotta. You really gotta think like Toronto. A lot of times they made it out of the first round, and he was a big part of that. And then like they made the playoffs. Like I think they might have made it all the years he was there, but don't quote me on that. Then he went to New Jersey. Not only did they make the playoffs, they made the finals. And then after that, he became a role player on the Magic, and he was like in like top four, top six player, and then he made the finals with them. So I kind of do give like Vince like that type of credit success, and then his
I'm not.
individual.
You
Yeah.
act like I'm taking away his.
Well, we got to
You
look
act
up
like
the.
I'm.
Well, we got to
You act
look.
like you
Yeah,
said what?
we got to look up the criteria for first ballot. Like let's just take Vince out the equation. Are there first ballot Hall of Famers that not only that have not won a ring similar to Vince or the other stuff that you listed? We got to look at who's first ballot.
Let me step in this conversation real quick. You act like I'm taking him out of the Hall of Fame because he doesn't have rings. That's not why I'm taking him out of the Hall of Fame. I'm taking him out the Hall of Fame because he has no MVPs, no scoring titles, no assist titles, no defensive titles. He's never been first team of everything, just second or third team. That's not a Hall of Famer to me. the
Yeah.
last the last 6 or 7 seasons he did not do well. That's part of his legacy. That
I mean, I guess if you want to look at the last 6, 7 seasons, but if you look at the from 1998 to 2010, like 10, 12 years, like Vince he was pretty damn good though. Like for at least
yeah, he
five or
was
ten,
good.
for years it was years where he was considered
He
top. It was no, it was years where he was considered arguably top five, top seven player, like
he
with
was
Kobe, all them.
the key word you just said. He was considered good. I don't, when I see Hall of Fame, you got to be great. he was good.
Top five is kind of for me. Top five is
I
kind of
never
crazy.
saw him as top 5
Yeah,
at anywhere.
in 2001, 2000. Yeah, he
Nah,
was he was Vince was there.
no,
Nah,
he is
Vince,
not
yeah.
top 5.
Nah, they made the Eastern Conference Finals and like they was in 2001. Man, Vince was them early year. He was nice. I ain't
Nah,
gonna lie. I'm looking at what
my top 5 back then: Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant,
who you think in 2000
Shaq.
he had to go through Vince to get to the finals. I
Shit.
think 2001. Like look it up. I think they played the. I think it was the. I could be wrong, but I think it was the Raptors in the Eastern Conference Finals because I know he played Ray Allen one round and then he played Vince one round in 01, 2001 before they played the Lakers. But I ain't gonna lie, the 01 Paul really. So let's just look at this. His rookie year, I'm looking at it right now. He averaged 18.3. He won Rookie of the Year. That's pretty good. You
Yeah,
think
that's
18
good.
points? That's at 5.7 rebounds, 3 assists. His second year, it jumped from 18 all the way to 25.7. That's arguably maybe top 10, top 13 player easily. 25
Yeah.
points easily. His third year, he was averaging 27.6. 2001. I think that's when they went to the Eastern Conference Finals. 2001. He's averaging 27.6.
I'm not saying he's a bum or nothing. I'm just saying he's not first ballot. He's not first ballot to me at all.
Yeah, I got to look up what the first ballot NBA looks like, and I get back to you on that because it's some guys that's in the Hall of Fame, first ballot, and all that might be Vince could be better than or his career is comparable to. I just got to look at names. I can't just rule out Vince and not look at everybody else. Same thing with football. Some people might put Aaron Rodgers over Eli as far as if they had to pick for the Hall of Fame, but I would pick Eli.
No, I'll pick Aaron.
And I'm a Cowboys fan saying that. I will pick Eli.
I'll pick Aaron Rodgers.
And I will say this. If we don't even look at the Giants defenses overall, Aaron Rodgers played with way more talent than Eli. If we take the Giants defenses out the equation, it really, to be honest, a lot of them years that Aaron Rodgers was there, the Packers had really good defenses that were top 5, top 10.
No, I would say Eli Manning's offense has been better than Aaron Rodgers. Eli Manning had running backs, wide receivers.
Odell
Beckham. Like he had basically a lot of Hall of Famers throughout his years.
He really had more. If you really look at the history, I'm not saying the offensive players weren't good. He really had more defensive Hall of Famers, offensive Hall of Famers. If you look at the years they played the Patriots and some of them playoff years. I mean, the only one. I will say this: like Tiki Barber, he retired. He didn't win with Eli. They won the year after he retired. You could quite consider him a Hall of Famer.
The reason why I wouldn't give Eli over Aaron Rodgers, because if you take out those 2 years Eli won the Super Bowl, he's a bust.
No, they made the playoffs a few years. I ain't gonna.
He's still a bust. If he never won rings, he would be a bust. He got almost more interceptions than touchdowns. This dude was an interception machine.
Nah, Eli had some years where he was balling out. I ain't gonna do that. He to me, I feel like this about Eli. Eli and who's another quarterback though? Eli and Joe Flacco are very similar. Only difference is Eli won one more ring than Joe Flacco. They're very similar.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say that, but Eli Manning threw a lot of interceptions during tough moments where he should not have done that.
And then another thing people fail to realize is this. I'm gonna get off in like probably about 5-10 minutes. I call my brother back, but think about what's interesting about that first Super Bowl was the New England Patriots actually beat them in a regular season in a high scoring game. So in a way, you could say the Super Bowl was kind of like a revenge game or like a get back game.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of people probably don't remember that. If you look it up, they played in the regular season and the Patriots won, I think, by a 3 or 7 point margin. And then we know what happened like in the Super Bowl. But I'm gonna be honest, man. Like Aaron Rodgers, though, he if we're not looking at them Giants defenses offensively, he played with way more talent than Eli. Donald Driver, Greg Jennings, Randall Cobb.
But defense mattered though.
No, it does. It does though. It does. Yeah. But I'm not gonna. But I'll keep it a buck with you. That 2010 defense that they had, man, they had like a lot of Hall of Famers like Charles Woodson, a lot of great players on that 2010 defense with the Packers. Even years later, the Packers had great defenses, and Aaron Rodgers still choked. Tampa
Yeah,
Bay
yeah.
game,
Aaron
Tampa.
Rodgers definitely choked a lot.
And then what's crazy about it is Aaron. Let's just if we don't even count Tom Brady, like the Buccaneers, if we don't count Tom Brady and Russell Wilson, the quarterbacks he choked against weren't even considered top 10. Jimmy G wasn't considered top 10.
I'm looking at some of Eli's playing season records. Like he's been under 500 5 times.
Yeah, but he has
Aaron Rodgers never done that.
Eli. To be honest, Eli has some his career, and to sum it up in an analogy, his career with the New York Giants was like feast or famine. Like some years it was feast, like they got to the playoffs, they won 11, 12 games, but outside the Super Bowl, some years they were down. It was like feast or famine. Same thing with Flacco, feast or famine. Hell, people don't even remember. It was a while before the Saints actually started getting to the playoffs and get to the Super Bowl. The Saints used to be real bad back then.
This is, and let me give you another stat that's alarming to me. 1 year he had 20 interceptions, 25 interceptions, 27 interceptions. That's insane to me.
But
He led the league in interceptions like 4 or 5 years. That's awful.
yeah, that is. But you know the thing about it is though, as far as Eli though, is not counting those interception years, those years they made the playoffs, and those years they won the Super Bowl, like that to this day, like for example, in the NFC, it's not too many quarterbacks in the past 20 years that have been to numerous Super Bowls or won numerous Super Bowls in the
Yeah.
past 20 years. If you really think about it.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I would still have Eli in the Hall of Fame because of that. But he's definitely not first ballot. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll
I
put him
don't. That's
second.
yeah. I mean, if you want to go numbers wise, I can see that. But if we just go on,
He led the league in interceptions too many times to be first ballot Hall of
oh
Fame.
no, I feel like when you win two or more Super Bowls, it kind of you can kind of make a case for that though. It's kind of
I can't do it.
I can make it I can make a case for that. Just like some people, I mean, this may sound crazy. Even though he hasn't won two Super Bowls, some people may make a case for Russell Wilson being the first ballot Hall of Famer.
Russell Wilson's definitely a first ballot Hall of Famer.
It just depends on the criteria and how you view their career from when they came into that though. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
like we gotta think though. Before Eli joined the Giants, was the Giants a losing team? Before
Yeah.
Russell Wilson joined the Seahawks, was the Seahawks that matters
Yeah.
too. That
Yeah.
matters too.
And I will say this: Aaron Rodgers had a good team coming in because Brett Favre, he was leading the pack for years.
And a lot of people fail to realize this too. They give Aaron Rodgers a lot of credit, but a lot of times, some of the most successful years of the Packers, they had a pretty good running game.
Yep.
Notice when they didn't have a pretty good running game, they struggled.
Yeah, you do not like Aaron Rodgers for
No,
some
no, I'm
reason.
not. No, I'm not. Hey, I'm not saying it like that. But you can say that about a lot of situations though. Like if the Ravens didn't have Ray Rice or that defense running, even though Joe Flacco had an amazing run, would they have been successful and been contending for a Super Bowl? You could people. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people they try to single out Russell Wilson with the Legion of Boom and Beast Mode, but a lot of these quarterbacks were in like had the same similar circumstances for their ultimate success of winning a Super Bowl. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You had to have a decent running game and a defense and a good O line. That's just the way it is though, as far as the NFL. And
Before
and Willie, to be honest, a lot of times you had to have a really good special teams, whether it's a kicker or that too, to be able to contend for a Super Bowl. A lot of people don't even talk about that. That's why they call it complementary football.
Exactly. And one more question before you go. Do you believe that Tom Brady was the greatest quarterback of all time? I don't believe that.
I will say this. Maybe I'm biased. He. Let's just say this. He's definitely in my GOAT conversation, but I will say this. If you don't put him in the top 5 conversation, then yeah, it seems questionable, you know.
Yeah, he's definitely top 5, but I would not put him number 1. I just can't do it. He played during a weaker time of the NFL. You can't really get to the quarterback the last 7 or 10 years. He was accused of cheating. His team was accused of cheating. I truly believe that he had some of the best defenses of all time throughout his career. Good special teams, great coaches. I just believe that he was truly blessed to have these good things around him to win championships. That's how I believe.
Yeah,
He,
yeah,
he was in a great situation at the great time.
yeah. Should Aaron? Oh, I have an interesting one.
Right.
Should Aaron Rodgers be put in the Hall of Fame before Drew Brees? I'm going Drew Brees.
I'm going Aaron Rodgers.
Go.
Aaron Rodgers had 4 MVPs. Drew Brees never had an MVP.
Yeah, that's a fair point. That's a good point.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Aaron Rodgers up there.
It should Aaron Rodgers? No, let's not do this one. Let's think of another one. Ooh, this is a good one. Should Matt Ryan be considered for the Hall of Fame over Donovan McNabb? There we go. That's a really good
No,
one.
Donald McNabb went to 5 NFC championships. That's hard to do.
Yeah.
That's hard to do. And he went to a Super Bowl, but he went
So
to 5
the,
NFC championships.
despite the fact that he was out of the league for a while, if we look at his success and his impact in Atlanta, is it impossible to consider Michael Vick for the NFL Hall of Fame?
It's impossible. His stats his stats are low. He never was a great thrower of the football. He only had, I think he only had one season in his whole entire career where he played a full 16 games.
I got it.
He was always getting hurt.
I got a really good one. Cam Newton or Matt Ryan be considered for the Hall of Fame? Who would you choose?
Matt Ryan.
I'm going Cam though.
Why?
What he did in coming out of Auburn, what he did in Carolina as far as turning that franchise around and getting them to the Super Bowl, and he won an MVP. So Matt Ryan doesn't have him on that. I mean, Atlanta, Matt Ryan did his thing. Don't get me wrong.
Matt Ryan did have the MVP.
No. What I'm saying is they're at a deadlock with MVP and Super Bowl appearances. Both of them got one. That's what I meant. And then if we look at it, as talented as Cam Newton team was, you could argue that Matt Ryan kind of had more talent with the running game, Julio Jones, Harry Douglas, that way that team was constructed. Not saying Carolina didn't have talent because they did with D'Angelo Williams and all them, but they didn't have no Julio Jones on that team. Plus Steve Smith was Steve Smith was out of there, so he even had Steve Smith. So the way Cam kind of led him that year, it was kind of different. Nothing against Matt Ryan because he had a phenomenal year too, but I'll say this. I'll give Cam the edge over Matt, but it's really close. But if you choose Matt, I understand why, because I will say this.
You crazy.
I will say this. Matt Ryan had a better performance than Cam Newton, but at the same time, he blew one of the biggest games in history with Atlanta versus the Patriots. It wasn't all on him, but he was a part of that downfall of them losing that game against the Patriots and stuff, though. So it's a slippery slope with that. Cam had a horrible performance in the Super Bowl, so that's kind of a catch-22 scenario.
Matt Ryan performed way better than Cam Newton in the Super Bowl. Way better. Look up the stats.
Yeah, but then that's I think in that second half he didn't show up
He
though.
still did way better.
He did though.
Team
I
should
mean,
have
he
his
did.
team should have played defense. How you let somebody score 25, 28 unanswered points?
Nah,
That's
that's true.
crazy.
So if you was to give
That's
Matt Ryan,
nuts.
if you was to give Matt Ryan the edge on that, I
Yeah.
wouldn't knock it though. But I damn near probably go. I probably maybe I'm biased towards Cam. I probably
You're definitely biased because if you look up the stats, he did his job. He didn't do well in the last quarter, but if you look up the stats completely, he did way better than Cam Newton.
no, he did. No, I'm not disputing that. Cam was horrible though. In
Yeah,
that
Cam was awful. And then I'm looking at how many seasons they both had and stuff. Matt Ryan had like 7 seasons where he was above 500. Cam Newton cannot say the same thing.
Well, it was probably close though. Let me see.
No, it wasn't close.
It probably was close. I don't know about that. Carolina was making the playoffs over the years. Cam was there. I'm gonna look that up.
I think he had like 4 seasons. Let me check.
Yeah.
I think it's 4 seasons where he was above 500.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It really was 3 actually.
3. Yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible. So Cam Newton's 3 seasons above 500 to his 7 seasons.
I mean, it's debatable, but I'm gonna be honest. After Matt Ryan went to the Super Bowl, he kind of did start to descend.
Yeah, he dipped down.
So I mean, both of them kind of like descended. I mean, I guess you could say Matt Ryan made the playoffs more than Cam, but everything else is pretty much outside of the Super Bowl appearance. Everything else is a deadlock. Like both of them got 1 Super Bowl appearance, both of them got 1 MVP. You know, and I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, Matt Ryan had Julio Jones for a lot of years. Why couldn't you get back to NFC champ? You know what I'm saying? That yeah. I feel the same way about Aaron Rodgers. Like you won in 2010, but years later you got Devontae Adams, and Devontae Adams was a top 5 receiver for many years up there. So why couldn't you get it? See, that's how I feel about Aaron Rodgers too. Like why couldn't you get back? And you had a good running back with Aaron Jones and some of them other guys.
Oh, you killing me! Cam Newton had one of the greatest running backs in NFL history.
Oh, you talking about D'Angelo Williams?
No, the white dude that went to the 49ers. I forgot his name.
He only got to play with him for a couple years, wasn't it? McCaffrey?
Like at least 3 or 4 seasons.
Yeah, but you need more than just that to get there. I mean,
but he could. But what made him special? He could catch the ball and run it. So he was a double threat. He was a wide receiver and a running back.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. People sleep on this, man. Like I watch a lot of college football, and like that 1 year. I ain't gonna lie. He didn't take his training seriously. He let his weight go down. But Aaron Rodgers had A.D. Lacy. He's one of the top running backs in the country around then back at Alabama. Then he had Ryan Grant. Like the Packers like drafting class was something serious. And in some of them years Aaron Rodgers was there. Like they were getting some guys. They weren't getting just no guys off the street, second, third string. They was getting some players.
Omar said, "What is your thoughts on the Celtics and Mavericks finals?" Kyrie choked.
Yeah. I mean, that and just Boston was just Boston was a more well-rounded team than the Mavs, and the Mavs had no answers for them.
If Kyrie Irving averaged about 25 points like he averagely do, it would have went to at least Game 7. But he choked.
I think in my opinion, the Mavs need to try to get some defensive guys, some shooters. And another thing that might not be a bad idea for them is a lot of these teams, if you've noticed, they're getting big men that can actually spread the floor and shoot from the perimeter. They're not just getting the old school big man that goes down low. They're getting guys that can play inside out. A lot of teams in the NBA need to consider that when they're establishing their front court.
Facts, bro. I finally agree with you on something, but you tripping on Vince Young, man. Vince Carter. My bad, Vince Carter.
Funny. That's funny,
Vince Carter is not a Hall of Famer, bro. I'm sorry,
man.
bro.
I thought you said he wasn't first ballot.
He wasn't first ballot. He's not first ballot. He's second.
Yeah, I'm gonna fight.
What's up?
Yeah, I
King
might get off
Storm.
in a minute. I gotta call my brother back. But
What's up, King Storm?
Not much. I would have been here a little sooner, but I was hungry as hell. I had to go grub real quick.
yeah.
I feel you. Do you think Vince Carter is a Hall of Famer? And if you do think so, tell me the reason why.
I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I definitely seen him play and stuff, but like, I'll be real with you, man. I don't even know his stats like that.
I looked up his stats. He was a solid player his first 10 or 12 years.
Yeah.
For me, I would say he's not a first ballot because he never won a championship. He never had any MVPs. He never had no defensive awards. He never had no awards for assists, blocking, or scoring. So he never had any type of real award to validate his Hall of Fame.
I mean, he had other individual accolades though.
Like what?
I mean,
Besides the slam dunk.
I mean, he had the Rookie of the Year.
Ah,
I count the NBA second team, third team.
nah, that's not good enough. Second team, third team, that's not good enough.
Man, Paul, it's easy to say that when you got Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson, LeBron,
Yeah,
Tracy
Allen
McGrady.
Iverson, he definitely.
Come on, Paul. Don't do that.
He never had a first team.
Don't do that, Paul.
That's not good enough.
Don't do NBA second team. Don't talk down.
It's
on
not
that.
good enough, bro.
Bro, it was some juggernauts back then, Paul. Like,
Hey,
you better.
it
was like people don't even know, man. Like Ray Allen, it was some years where Ray Allen was considered like a top 10 player.
Yeah.
Like it was juggernauts, Paul. Like Kevin Garnett, like another guy that was like that. It was a lot of heavyweights back then. I ain't trying to knock Curry or some of these new guys, man. But the 2000s was way different.
You gotta give Steph Curry enough love, man.
I love Curry since Davidson. I love Curry since Davidson, man. But it's not the same thing as like Iverson and some of the other guys back in the day.
Steph Curry's better than Iverson.
If you want to say rings. If you want to say rings,
we talk about 3-point, yeah, but I ain't gonna lie.
Not overall. Not
overall. Are y'all kidding me?
I mean, when it come down to crossing,
is a walking three.
I'm gonna keep it a buck though. I love Curry. I love Curry since like Davidson and stuff. Yeah. I think he one of the top guards in NBA history. But man, it's guys back then that was getting busy, man. Like Steve Nash, Iverson. You know what I'm saying? Who else is another good guard?
Paul Gasol.
Yeah, well, he's a center. But yeah, Paul Gasol. Yeah, I mean,
can I read some of the stuff Steph Curry done? He's a 2-time NBA Valuable Player Award, NBA All-Star MVP. Let me see. First rookie team, 4-time first team All-Star. That this is brilliant shit. A 2-time scoring champion. 2-time 3-point contest champion. Like this guy has done a lot of things.
I mean, I love Curry. I love Curry. Don't get me wrong, but we got to be honest, man. If that team doesn't get constructed like that with like Draymond, Harrison Barnes, like that original Warriors squad. Back then, it was just Curry, man. Like they, the Warriors would make the playoffs, or him and Monte Ellis would do good, but they had to build that team a certain way and get the right coaching, and then they started like trending and started contending for finals. It wasn't just
blame him.
I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying we can't give him 100% of the credit.
Oh, I never said that. I'm just reading some of the stuff he done. It's great.
You know what I'm saying? Let me say it like this. I think it's fair to say that Curry is a top 5, top 7 point guard in NBA history.
Hell yeah.
That's a fair assessment.
I agree.
Yeah.
Definitely. I hope he wins one more. I hope he ties with Kobe Bryant and have that 5th chip,
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope he
just for an example and stuff. I don't want people to take this the wrong way. Bird was dope for the Celtics and all that, but would you put Bird over like LeBron or some of these other guys as far as like championships and overall career?
No, I'm picking LeBron over
Yeah.
Larry Bird.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Even though I don't like LeBron.
Oh, really? You don't like LeBron?
Yeah,
No.
LeBron's a crybaby bitch, man. All he do is remember. Was he the one that said it was too hot and he was getting cramps during the Miami Heat finals when he was going against the Spurs? Like, I'm getting cramps. It's too hot in this building.
Yeah.
Like all he does is cry, man.
Oh, I got a good one for you, Paul. Since we were talking about Vince Carter earlier, I think I know who you gonna pick. Would you put James Harden over Vince Carter for the Hall of Fame?
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah. Yes, I will.
Even without an NBA Finals appearance.
You said what?
No, I'm wrong on that. He made it with the Thunder. No, he made it with the Thunder.
Yeah, he went with the Thunder. I was about to say, I was about to eat you up.
I
was about to tear you apart.
I was thinking of James Harden Houston years. I forgot about OKC.
What was I about to say? Vince Carter never scored. He never averaged 30 points a game like James Harden.
I'm gonna be honest. There's 3 players in my opinion that didn't win championships that I think are Hall of Fame worthy. I'll say Harden's one of them. The second guy, half of the world may be against this, but who cares? It's my opinion. Russell Westbrook.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's an interception waiting to happen.
Yes. You're
tripping. You're tripping.
Yes. And Carmelo Anthony.
Get the hell out of here. Your list is trash.
Carmelo Anthony. You liked it when you heard James, but everybody else went downhill.
Carmelo Anthony was good. He was good. I give you that. Carmelo Anthony was good.
Yeah. another guy, ain't gonna lie, they probably wouldn't put him in there, but people sleep on him. I mean, people always mention Chris Paul, but that's one. But another guy outside of Chris Paul that I would consider for the Hall of Fame is Darren Williams, man. Like Darren Williams was like really he was cold with it, like in Utah in the years. I would consider Darren Williams.
So are you putting Vince Carter over James Harden? You're crazy if you are.
Yeah. You're nuts.
I say
I add Vince Carter because of the finals.
You're crazy. You're crazy. James Harden has MVP, most valuable player. Vince Carter never had that. James Harden is a 6-time first team, not second, first team. He's a 3-time NBA scoring champion, 2-time assist leader, in second time all-time rookie. You're killing me.
You're killing me. James did a lot though. But I'm just maybe I'm an old school guy at heart. Like for example, if you was to ask me what I put let me see. What's a good comparison?
You're killing me, man.
If you was to ask me would I put Alonzo Mourning in the Hall of Fame over Joel Embiid, I probably would put Alonzo over Joel Embiid. Even though
I would too.
Even though Joel Embiid, you could say statistically, his ceiling might be higher than Alonzo, though. He
gets hurt too many times, man. Let me see some of these comments. It says the Celtics team players have gone mad. I don't know what he mean by that. It says the NBA Finals was trash. Actually, the whole playoffs was boring outside of the Knicks and the 76ers round.
Oh, I got a good one right now.
Kevin Durant.
That's a good one though. Kevin Durant or Scottie Pippen in the Hall of Fame. Who would you pick over the?
Ooh, that's a good one. I gotta look at Scottie Pippen's numbers, but I'm probably gonna put Kevin Durant first because he got an MVP before.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put Kevin Durant first.
Jamal Murray, or Tony Parker.
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm picking Tony Parker.
I think Tony Parker. Let me think. Oh, let me see. Ray John Rondo or this is a good one. Ray John Rondo or Gary Payton.
Ooh, that is a good one. That
Mm.
is a good one. Whew. I'm going to
I might go with Rondo.
Yeah, I would too. I mess with Gary though. I do mess with
Yeah.
Gary.
I'll go with Rondo. But that was a good one. That
Yeah.
I had to really think about that one.
Giannis Antetokounmpo or let me think. Giannis Antetokounmpo or Hakeem Olajuwon.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
That dude was a bad man.
Oh, I got it. I got a good one. Devin Booker or Tracy McGrady.
Ooh, that's a good one. I would say Tracy McGrady because of the defense.
Yeah.
He had better defense. He was a better overall player. Devin Booker, he's mostly offense, and that's the reason why they keep getting bounced off out like the first and second round. So,
Y'all think Kyrie Irving should make it on here?
Kyrie Irving's Hall of Famer. Yeah, no doubt about it.
Yeah, he's definitely a Hall of Famer. He went to like the NBA Finals like 5 times. He's a champion. I definitely think he's a Hall of Famer.
I think who else?
Even though he choked in the finals this past.
Oh yeah.
Is Dwight Howard a Hall of Famer? Yes, for me.
Not first ballot.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm on the fence with him. I don't know.
I will say this about Dwight though. I mean, his success with the Magic is his success with the Magic. I know Paul against the bubble. I know Paul against the bubble championship, but
I don't believe in that bubble.
But I count it though. Yeah.
I don't.
I count the bubble championship.
I don't. They should have canceled that season. Most people said they should have canceled that season. You know, there's a lot of people that was dealing with depression staying in that bubble, and they just wanted to go home.
I got a really good one. This is crazy, and it's crazy too because both of them was teammates. If you had to choose one to put them in the Hall of Fame, James Harden or Kawhi Leonard.
Ooh. I would say Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah,
I would say Kawhi
Leonard. I mess with James too, though.
Kawhi Leonard could play way better defense than James Harden.
But what's so crazy about
too.
What's so crazy about both of them was they were pretty good in college, but they weren't like I don't know if they were like top 10 draft picks though, but they were like pretty good at college and stuff. And it's crazy how like I forgot where I think Kawhi was at like San Diego State and James Harden was at Arizona State. And if you look at the players they were in college and then how good like they are now or the level they reached in the NBA, you would think like, man, it's crazy. Like,
speaking of that, yeah. Like, hey Paul, I want to ask you because I remember you made a video in the past about LeBron James' son Bronny. you think every one of these days he gonna make to the Hall of Fame?
You said who?
Bronny.
Yeah, Bronny.
Man, his NBA career is going to be over once LeBron James retires. That's a 2 or 3 seasons.
I want to see
Bronny going to have
see LeBron. Contract. Man, I just want to see one day LeBron and his son just just go at it, in a game one of these days.
I would love to see this. It's crazy to say this. I would love to see like LeBron, like let's just say the Lakers is like blowing somebody out and then Bronny get in the third, fourth quarter and just start going off. So what is that going on?
Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
Josh, I lied to you.
About what?
About Dwight Howard being second valid Hall of Famer. He should be first.
Oh, why you? Yeah, what made you reach that conclusion though?
Because what I'm looking at is he's a 5-time rebound leader. That's crazy.
Yeah, he did. Yep, that's facts.
He's a 2-time blocking leader. 8-time NBA All-Star. 5-time NBA first team. This is Hall of Famer stuff right here.
Yeah, to me, it's like this though. It's crazy. I always, yeah. I gotta get off of man, brother calling. But let me say this last point before I get off. Dwight Howard and DeMarcus Cousins was arguably like two of the most talented big men in the past 20 years that kind of get swept under the rug with the media. If you really look at their numbers and where they were and how they dominated. Well, like Dwight in Orlando and then Boogie in Sacramento, even the Pelicans. Like they were really like top 5, top 10 players considerably, just in different situations.
Yeah, I give you that. And Dwight Howard wasn't so gay that they'll probably give him more respect if he had stopped messing with them transsexual men.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I agree with that. But yeah, I'm about to get off, man. We're gonna have to do this again.
We definitely gonna have to do this again. But so I did not change your mind about Vince Carter being second ballot. Come on, he's not.
I'll say first ballot is debatable, but I might.
He's not first ballot.
I might squeeze this in.
You said what?
I might squeeze Vince. To me, the 3 people I gotta go, but 3 people that I would put first ballot back then: Vince, Kevin Garnett, and Ray Allen. Them 3.
Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen, they all have other awards and stuff. Vince Young, he has no awards.
You mean Vince Carter, not Vince Young. Vince Carter.
I don't know why I'm saying Vince Young, but Vince Carter has no awards for nothing.
Yeah. But
we might have to do We might have to do a part 2 of this debate because I have to change your mind, boy.
Yeah, next time we should do one on who has been more dominant between Jokic and Giannis.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, but
I would say Jokic. Yeah, that dude is an animal.
Yeah, I love G. I like G. I might have to go Giannis on that, especially what he did to the Suns in the finals, man. That year, that was crazy. That was like video game shit he was doing.
Shit, if he didn't step on Kyrie Irving's leg, they wouldn't even have went to the finals.
Here we go with that.
He hurt Kyrie Irving on purpose. He jumped on the man's leg. You didn't see that?
Injuries are a part of the game, Paul.
Nah,
you know that.
He jumped on his leg on purpose.
Nah,
do I have to show you the footage?
He didn't do it on purpose.
That was on purpose. He like, I'm gonna get you out of this game. Shit, if he didn't jump on Kyrie Irving's leg, the Brooklyn Nets would have went to the NBA Finals that year. I promise you, they would have.
Yeah, and we also should do one is who had the best defensive front court in NBA history. That's another one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I'm about to get out though. Peace, y'all.
Yeah, I appreciate you for joining. Hey, we definitely gotta do this again, man.
All right, word up, though.
Yeah, we definitely gotta do this again. my buddy Josh, he's tripping on the Vince Carter shit. I would say he is second valid. He definitely should be in a Hall of Fame. He just shouldn't be first valid. Because he had a really good first 10, 12 years. And after that, he dipped off. The last 7 seasons, he couldn't even score 12 points. So that's a lot of seasons, 7 seasons.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just don't think that he's first valid. But I'm about to end this stream. Do you got anything to say about him being first or second valid?
Oh, no. Yeah, I 100% agree with you. Yeah, yeah, I don't think he should be first.
Yeah, he has no championships. He has no MVPs. So MVP means that you was the best player that year out of everybody in the NBA. So if you don't have no MVPs or no championships, I cannot put you in the Hall of Fame. I'm sorry. Yeah. I mean, I can't put you first ballot. I definitely can't put you first ballot.
Yeah.
Let me read this last comment. It says the NBA Finals was trash. I read that already. But what's your next video? What you got planned, bro?
Honestly, Damn. I gotta do me some research later on tonight, but I'm probably, I don't know, something Marvel related. Yeah, not Marvel, Jurassic World. I don't even know, something.
Shit, me,
Yeah,
I always have ideas because Hollywood's always messing up. So
yeah. Unfortunately,
yeah,
and I know, like, well, I will say my last video, because I talked about, I don't know if you got to see it, but I got to talk about the Kevin Feige. He having the second panel hall at the Comic-Con out there in San Diego. Yeah, he gonna be announcing a few things or whatever. I don't know what he finna update, but
he lucky I'm not there because I'll probably try to spit in his face.
Hell, you'll probably have a soda ready for him, throw it at him.
Exactly. They'll lock me up. They're like, you're out of control. Shit.
Yeah, I don't know when this shit gonna get better with Marvel. Lord have mercy.
It ain't no time soon. Not until Kevin Feige's out of there.
Yeah, then and also I don't know. Also, I feel like it's a Disney problem too.
Yeah, they got their gay agenda. Usually, agendas last a decade. So hopefully, in the next few years, this gay weird agenda would disappear.
Yeah,
and they
but
can tell stories.
Honestly, by that time, hey, you think Disney gonna go bankrupt in another 10 years?
No.
Like, I know they a billion-dollar company, but
they will start selling their properties before they go bankrupt. They're worth over $192 billion. Yeah. I can't see them going bankrupt anytime soon, but I do believe that Disney will die soon because I don't believe everything lasts forever. I don't believe that model. Everything eventually dies.
Everything. Yeah, I mean, because all the movies they be, because like the budgets they be spending, I don't know, it's gonna add up. And I would say I'll give another 15 to 20 years before they really start feeling the heat, if they keep on continuing with this spiral downfall.
Well, you got these losers that hate the properties, but that will still buy the movies and stuff. So
yeah,
you got these idiot fanboys that likes almost any woke shit that Disney fucking puts out.
Yeah. And the Acolyte was just atrocious. Lord have mercy.
Yeah. They're lucky, Disney lucky that most of the fan base is casuals. So they're lucky about that. And the casuals don't really care about what goes on. Only the people that really into this stuff like me and you care. So
yeah, like, good God. When I say they fucked up, like, I couldn't even finish it. Like I got like you. I was trying to go through the rest of the episode, but it was just dumb. It was just too dumb.
I stopped watching Acolyte after episode two. I couldn't do it.
Oh, you would have hated episode 3. You would have hated episode 3 and 4.
Yeah, I heard the Force was a female entity.
Yep.
I'm good. I'm good.
It sounds like a thread or something. Some bullshit.
Yeah, that sounds like bullshit to me.
And it's so sad too, cause you got some hardcore Star Wars fans. If you get them onto a big project, that shit would do so big numbers. Like, if you get Star Wars Theory and a lot of these other guys in the community, this shit would go crazy.
Hell yeah, they need to give Star Wars Theory a project to work on, boy.
Shit, he'll win. Good shit. Yeah, he'll have Oscar after Oscar. Everybody on there.
Hell yeah.
Them wars be going crazy.
I think it's some type of evil agenda for them to ruin Star Wars.
Yeah.
Some type of secret society. Like, let's ruin Star Wars.
Yeah.
Because the direction they're going makes no sense.
Yeah, and I was watching a video a few weeks ago about George Lucas. He was pissed. What they done to Star Wars. Yeah, in a recent interview.
Hey, he sold his baby, so that's on him.
Yeah.
He sold it to the Disney slavers. That's what he I called them years ago. They're slaves. Shit.
I feel like if Universal would have had Star Wars, I think it would have been a lot more better.
Yeah. But to be honest, like everything is becoming woke now. So it's like I watched some of the 50 Cent Power shows, and almost every kingpin is a woman. Like even the gangster stuff is becoming woke, and it's crazy.
I mean, well, I will say there is one franchise that, in my opinion, like they always handle female characters really good. About the only franchise I've ever seen, and that's Fast and the Furious.
Oh yeah,
they about the only ones that can do it good.
Yeah, because they're good at balancing all the characters right.
Yeah, I know people hate the stunts and shit they do at times, but shit, for a solid story, I ain't gonna be disappointed with a Fast and Furious film.
Yeah, my favorite Fast and the Furious movies is like the first 3. After that, it's like they started to become the Expendables to me. Like, just this magical type shit.
Oh yeah, especially when they got the number 6 when they had the tank and stuff came out, they took down a plane and shit. I mean, it was cool, but it was like, damn, yeah, that was a big step.
Hell yeah, bro. Shit.
But yeah, you know, I'm gonna get up out of here and gotta do a little bit of cleaning up and stuff. Do a little bit of research on videos. Gotta hit up this one girl I'm messing with, see what she on. And
I said she got a friend.
yeah, I'm gonna see what's up. We'll try to pull up with her, hopefully on Thursday.
Okay, I feel you.
But yeah,
I appreciate you for joining the stream, and I'll join yours. Like I'm usually free like anytime after 3 in the afternoon, 3, 4.
So. Oh, okay. Yeah, cause yeah, lately, you know, I've been coming across a lot of really good YouTubers, small channels. I said, damn, they got some good information. So I've been starting to reach out to them and start to bring them on to the panels and stuff. And I'm gonna start doing that more, you know, start networking with more people and stuff, because it's some good talent out here.
Yeah, it's a lot of good YouTubers out here, a lot of good people, but for some reason they don't get to shine because YouTube pick and choose their stars.
Yeah,
they pick and choose.
Yeah, and yeah, like this guy earlier today, he go by JC Dub SS. I got his channel linked in my live I did earlier. Yeah, in the description. Yeah, you gotta check out his channel. He be spitting some good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, once I'm done with this, I'll try to click your video and subscribe to his channel.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna try to get him over there to the Discord. I told him, you know, hey, you know, you into marbles and stuff like that. Hey, yeah, we got Discord ready.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm glad you joined, man.
Yeah, I'm glad too. Hey, thank y'all for joining mine too earlier. Yeah, I know you. Yeah, getting off of work and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how was work?
Average. It was definitely average, but I wasn't even going to do a stream today, but my buddy definitely wanted to do this debate. And y'all write below who won the debate. Who do y'all agree on? I just don't see Vince Carter as first ballot. I'm sorry. I don't see. He doesn't have the hardware.
Yeah.
He's a really, really good player. He's a really, really good, but I wouldn't say great. So
yeah. Oh, and Paul, one more thing I got asked. Before we wrap this up, hey, any more rants?
I got tons of rants in my head, man.
Any other YouTubers been clapping back?
Nah, they've been quiet lately, man. Like when you're the king of rants, and they didn't think that I could clap back like that. And now since they know my power, they're not making any more diss videos on me. They're not. They better not, man, because I'm a heart stopper. I'm a break your heart in a lot of ways. So I don't think they're gonna try to attack me again. I would doubt it. Shit. I dissed a lot of YouTubers over the years, so this shit easy to me, man. Shit real easy. You feel me?
Yeah, surprisingly, I ain't had no beef with YouTubers. Just well on my other channel years ago, but yeah, like that was a long time ago. I only had maybe like 1 or 2 beefs ever on YouTube, but yeah, I ain't never had none on my Storm Dagger Film channel. At least not yet.
Man, you lucky, man, because beefs could get exhausting sometimes. It could really take your energy away, man. So
yeah,
I'm trying to be in a free space right now. I ain't trying to beef with nobody. I'm trying to work on me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I'm in the same boat.
Yeah, I'm trying to work on me, and I gotta let these clowns know I'm not the one to be fucked with.
But I will say this though, if I did got in a beef with somebody, I wouldn't mind having like a boxing match, like on YouTube. And I got the box. Oh, I love to do that.
Hell yeah, that should be fun. Put some gloves on. Shit, box around the. I try to take a week of lessons and stuff. Shit, that should be fun.
Yeah.
Boy.
Oh yeah, get a fundraiser going for it.
Hell yeah. Sound like a plan.
But yeah, real. Paul, I'm gonna head on off. But yeah, hey, it was good chatting with you.
Yeah, it's good to chat with you too, bro. I appreciate it, man.
All right, you take it easy.
You too, bro. Before I end this, everybody, if y'all want to check out the Cash App, the link is right here. I try to give y'all good content every day. I try not to take days off. If you want to join Discord, I got rid of some animals on Discord. I'm trying to get human beings that can actually think, that's not jealous or weird or crazy. I just want normal people around me. If that even exists. What's normal, right? But just be yourself. So if you want to join Discord, the link is below. If you want to help me out, Cash App. Shit, y'all pay for whack entertainment all the time. Y'all can help somebody get closer to their dreams. If I could get 400 people a month to give me $10, I could live off that. I can live off $4,000 a month. Please help me get closer to my dream. And I'm out.